So it's funny how people look at something that's different. You look at these things other people do and you go, oh, that's weird. That's weird. And this is my 101st podcast in as many days, okay? I'm looking back, I think I missed one, all right? Pretty amazing goal, considering, or pretty amazing record considering that 101 days ago I was not a podcaster. And I sit here and I'm every day. So this morning I got up and I went out and I did my thing and I practiced this story I'm getting ready to tell you. And it dawns on me when I'm thinking about how life works and what I would want someone to tell me if they were trying to help me to live a more amazing life, to help me to access things I love in my life. And I think to myself, well, the biggest hurdle I have is that somehow or another, because I come out here every day and I do what I do, that somehow I'm trying to change your life. But I'm really not doing that. What I'm doing is I'm actually coming out here every day showing you how you can change your life. That's the funny part about it. Everybody look at me like, no, don't tell me what to do. Don't worry, I can't. I cannot tell you what to do because you are responsible for that. Right? You are the one that ultimately says when you get up, what you do, and what your life looks like. Now, I can give you suggestions all day long. Like I could suggest that it's possibly more fun and more enjoyable and more rewarding to spend your time fishing than it does working. But you don't have to believe that. I mean, you can say, no, I love to work. I love doing asphalt. I love pouring concrete. The logic doesn't make any sense, but it's not about that. It's about the idea that I'm trying to manipulate you. I got to say that I'm probably the only person in the entire world who isn't trying to manipulate you. I'm trying to just point you in a direction that you probably haven't thought about. Right? It's not hard. It's not like I can reach over and say, okay, now you're going to do this. I'm not trying to change your life. I can't, because when it comes to my experience and what I've done in my life, the only person that has had an impact on my life or has changed my life has been me. I mean, I know I went through it for years. I mean, Sandy and I, we were married young and we struggled and we did not get along. But in the end, I changed. In the end, I became something better. I became more compatible with what works in my life. I said, okay, well, this isn't working. We're fighting every weekend. This isn't working. We're drinking too much. This isn't working. We're working too hard. And then I said, okay, what can I do about it? You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm not the guy you need to be afraid of. Because I can sit here all day. I can do another 101 podcasts on the same very topic, on the same idea of living your best life. And it's not going to have any impact on you until you say, maybe I should start playing more than working. Or maybe if I'm going to work so hard, I should play equally hard. Now, how could I do that? Well, you could do it the way I did it, or you can make up your own plan. The idea is just do it. Now, the reason I'm talking is because I'm trying to share with you how I did it. And how I did it was I just stopped everything in my life. I stopped spending money. I stopped making decisions. I still went to work and did all kinds of things, but my focus turned from what I had to do and creating new ideas or new distractions for myself. And it just started with me going, okay, what would I like to do? Now, I can't make you stop and ask yourself that question, but you can. You see, my point is this. If you take that path and you pick one thing that works for you, one thing that adds value to your life, if you pick one thing that makes you feel great in that moment and it's in a new direction outside of where you are, that's what I'm talking about. But I can't make you do that. You're living your life. Your life is four walls and you live within it. And you're like that little vacuum cleaner, the robot vacuum cleaner. You just bump into things and you take care of things, and that's your life. I can't tell you to go read a book. I can't tell you to acquire a new skill like learn to speak Spanish or read something you've never read before or step outside your box and do something you never dreamed you'd do before, because I'm just the messenger. I'm just the guy that said, hey, listen, it worked for me. I don't know. So don't worry, I'm not going to try and change your life. I'm too busy trying to change my life. Now, my focus is simply on this. I know that people are looking at me right now and they're saying, oh man, he's up to something else. Oh, he's up to something else. Yeah, I am up to something else. And there's a reason for that. It's because it's different than where I was yesterday. Or in this case, it's different than where I was 101 podcasts ago. 101 podcasts ago, my life looked like it did. And then I added this new dynamic. And not only did I add it, but I made it fit. And now 101 podcasts later, and my life is different. And it's headed in a new direction. See, I think part of the problem we face is we really don't have much time to think about us. I mean, think about it. Think about how much time your mind is occupied and you are distracted by the noise and the things around you. The cell phone, oh my God. Cell phones are like babies for most of them. In fact, some people take better care of their cell phone than they do their babies. I've heard of people leaving babies in the car when they go in the house and they have to run back out and get them, but they know where their phone is. Now, there's another reason that you are reluctant to change your life. And like I said, I'm just giving you advice here. It doesn't matter to me. Whether you do anything or not, I'm going to continue to grow. The book will be out. I don't know. I got to renovate my website, and we're going to get some kayaking in today. And in less than a month, I'll be in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we'll be kayaking on the Grand River and doing our thing. And that's not contingent upon what you do. But I'm thinking to myself, well, hell, I already got this thing figured out. Why don't I just tell people about it? I mean, that doesn't seem like a bad idea. If someone has a good idea that's going to make your life easier, better, funner, more exciting, why wouldn't you share it? But people look at it like, well, he's trying to tell me to do something. He's trying to tell me to do something. I ain't doing it. I don't care. He ain't telling me shit. That's fine too. But I'm not trying to change your life. In fact, I can't change your life. I'm trying to give you a story about how I did what I did so I can live the life I'm living, so that my house accents the things I want to do. See, there's a good chance I would never be able to buy kayaks and go do what I'm doing if I had a conventional home. And I certainly wouldn't be able to do it as much as I get to do it, because what comes with a conventional home? All the work. The painting. Fix the door. Mow the grass. Clean the garage. Rake the rock, spread the rock, water the lawn, fix the sprinkler heads. The list goes on and on and on. There's no offense in saying that shit isn't as much fun as camping, hiking, fishing, mountain biking, skiing, running, playing, frisbee golf and golf and baseball, basketball, photography, wine and mimosas with the girls. But if I tell you that, you go, what the hell are you doing? The hell are you getting in my business? Like, fucking tell me what to do. Okay? I'll tell you what I do. You figure it out for yourself. If it sounds like I don't care, don't even play that on me, because I'm the one that gets up at 5:30 in the morning to do this. And it's not just because of you, it's because of me. See, I know for a fact that somewhere down the road, this is going to turn into something. So it's going to turn into something that gives me access to things I've never been able to do before. That is the cool part about this. That is what makes this thing rock for me. What does your day look like? I mean, how many moments in your day will you have where you just like are sitting back on your heels because it's so good, because it feels so good? Find that and you'll be rocking life. You don't need to listen to my bullshit. But believe it or not, I know how it feels to wake up every day. And not that that feeling doesn't come to me, because every day I wake up and I know I have to do this because I've made a commitment. See, this is the struggle for my success. This is me fighting to overcome and to do what other people aren't doing, because I want the benefits that are at the end of this. I want the benefits that other people aren't going after. See, someone has to be the next superstar podcaster. Somebody does. I'm thinking, shit, that's me. If you make that comparison to your life, ask yourself the same question. What thing are you doing and wanting to be and dreaming of that no one else is doing, or that is so exciting to you that you can't let it go. You wake up every day, and even when it's kicking your ass and you're thinking, I can't do this, you do it anyway. And you keep going, and you say, It's a matter of function. It doesn't have anything to do with an emotional response. It's point here to point there. I'm trying to get from here to there. How do I do it? Like Joe Rogan says, if you want to be a podcaster, you got to do podcasts, right? Simple as that, dude. I don't care who you are, where you're from, where you're at, or where you want to be. That is the ticket. And don't worry, I can't change you. That's up to you. That sound about right? So let me tell you something about this. So this all started way back when I was in federal prison. See, I worked 23 years in a federal prison, and during that time, on top of being an officer and making and coaxing guys to follow the rules and doing my job, I also spent a lot of time mentoring. And this reality that I'm sharing with you actually came from that experience. There was a point when I would come in every day and I would do a speech on TED Talks and about success and motivation. And I got guys that are just kind of rolling their eyes at me and doing this and that. And I really finally realized that change doesn't come from what I say. It comes from within those who hear my words. I can't change you. I can't care more about your life than you do. I can give you suggestions. I can package it up in a unique little style where it's not too hard to listen to or where you're intrigued by it. But don't be afraid of listening to what I have to say, or don't be looking to be entertained like you would with a Saturday Night Live skit, or because that's not why I'm here. I'm here to draw your attention to some important shit. And the stuff I'm talking about here is that every day you spend doing what you're doing is a day you don't spend doing what you'd love to do. Your life is on a plateau. And until you push beyond the boundaries of that life, you are not going to experience anything new. And your life isn't going to change. Now, I guess that's fine, but it's kind of like going to the beach or going to someplace you've never been, sitting a chair down, getting you an endless bottle of Jack Daniels and just sitting there until you die. People are going, well, man, that's bullshit. No, it's true. Okay, you got there. You have that life. Look at it. You got all that shit. You got what's next? What's next? But I can't make it happen for you. And that's the bottom line. I cannot make this thing go where it needs to be. It's up to you. I'm going to keep talking, though. I'm going to keep talking because, like I said, this isn't just about you. It's about me. It's about me spending time thinking about who I am and the direction I'm headed in order just to ensure I don't make a mistake, right? Just so I don't screw things up. And on the way down that road, guess what? I might just find a way to discover something I've never done. And from that, I'll just launch again. As soon as I reach it, it's go, 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 go. Because no matter how old you are, I promise you one thing. You are running out of time. So anyway, hey, listen, as always, I really appreciate it. Keep showing up. I realize this is a new concept for you. The approach is completely different because I'm not really trying to entertain you. I'm trying to motivate you. I'm trying to get you to realize that you're running out of time. And if this is what it takes, if you got ideas or you got some sort of suggestion, I would welcome a debate. I'd welcome you prove me wrong. That'd be cool. Jump in there and tell me how everything I've said is wrong. The reason I hear crickets and people are just slowly trickling in is because it's hard to accept the fact that you got more shit to do. Right? You got more shit to do. The question is, are you going to do it? And I can't do it for you. That's up to you. So until next time, just remember, my name is Chris Jaquez, and today is your day. Make it a good one.